everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? Hopefully fine. Today I'm bringing you the chapter Ratio and Proportions of class 7. I'll be doing few sums from them, just catch me. Now what is proportion? Two numbers A and B, if two numbers A and B are in the form A by B, then it is written as A is to B, which is called the ratio of A and B. So if two numbers A and B are in the form A by B, then it is written as A is to B, which is called the ratio of A and B. We can define it anyway. The ratio of two numbers A and B are in the form A by B and is written as A is to B, no matter. So that means what? The ratio and fractions are not different, and it has got some properties like ratio. Any ratio never has a unit, because while dividing the both unit get cancelled, and we can make ratio of two numbers when their units are same, identical units. Exercise 12A from, as usual, from Ratna Sagar book. Here question number 1. Express each of the following ratios in the simplest form. It's given 96 is to 144. Simplest form means you need to cancel the terms. After cancellation, you need to get in a step where you can't go for more cancellation, like 96, 144. Always for cancellation you use the properties of, like if the numbers are even, you have to cancel by, you can cancel it by 2, because 6 and 4 both are even numbers, so you have to cancel by 2. 2 4 ja 8. Again we have seen these two are even number. Again so finally we have got 2 by 3 you express as ratio. You can't leave it as a 2 by 3. It is a fractional part, so we can't leave as fraction, we have to express as ratio, otherwise your marks will go. Like 2 numbers 6 is to 7.5. So the first most thing is you need to remove this decimal. When you remove this decimal, we need to multiply it by 10. So here also to be multiplied by 10. Finally we have 60 by 75. Then again, by which number it will be cancelled? We have noticed there is 0 and here is 5 at the unit place. So both will be cancelled by 5. 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja, 5 1 ja, 5 5 ja. Now by 3. So we have got 4 by 5. Finally you write 4 is to 5. Now it comes a fractional number, mixed fraction, 1:3 by 4. For a fractional number, mixed number, first you make this 3 to the 6, 7, 8. 4 to the 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the thing is what? Is to means this divided by this. So we can make as 8 by 3 divided by 7 by 4. Then can be reversed terms. Without doing that, you do in a simple way. Division means, this ratio means the division. You convert it into multiplication, then the numbers will get reversed. Here it goes, 32 by 21. So 32 is to 21. Doing 5 number, 1 by 8 is to 1 by 10 is to 1 by 4. So here we have 3 ratios. So for getting 3 ratios, we have a method. For 2 ratios directly we have done. For 3 ratios, what we do, we take out the LCM of all the 3 numbers of the denominators, 8, 10 and 4. 2 4 ja, 2 5, 2 2. Now no more, 5 to 10 and 4, 40. So by 40, by the LCM you get multiply all the terms. This also you multiply this and this. Each of the term you multiply by 40. Here it is 5, here it is 4, here is 10. So finally 5 is to 4 is to 10. This is the answer. Okay. Question number 6. You need to make 2.7 is to 6.3 is to 9. First you remove the decimal. It will be this, 63 by 10, then 9. So what we have seen, 10 and 10. So by 10 you get multiply all the terms, 27 by 10, 63 by 10, 10 into 9. 90. So by 9 all the 3 terms will, this and this will get cancelled. 9 3s are 27, 7 ja 9 10. So finally we have got 3 is to 7 is to 10. I am showing you question number 2. A student solved 6 out of 10 problems correctly. So what is given, you have to mention total number of sums, done is equal to 10, and correct sums, number of sums done correctly 6. Okay, but it's very important thing that what you are going to find, that also must be present there. Here it is the sum done correctly and this is the total number of sums, but we have to find what is the ratio of the correct problems to the incorrect problems. I've written sums, you can write problem, same. Incorrect, you are asked to find the ratio of the correct to the incorrect sum. So you need to number of incorrect sum also. Number of incorrect sums, how many it would be? 10 minus 6. So it is 4. So this is the main thing in all the sums, that always you need all the things that is required in the sum for finding the ratio. As we are to find the correct and incorrect ratio, so we need the incorrect number. Therefore, the required ratio of correct sum to incorrect. Correct to the incorrect sums is equal to, how is to find? Correct comes first, then comes incorrect. So correct number you write first, 6, then you write the incorrect number, it's 4, then make a fraction, 6 by 4 by 2, it will get cancelled. So the answer comes 3:2. Question, a petrol tank has capacity of 100 liters. Capacity of 100 liters has 25 liters of petrol in it. Means, suppose this is the tank, it has a capacity of 100 liter, but it is filled by 25 liters. The whole tank has a capacity of this much liter. Clear? And again you are asked, find the ratio of the numbers of liters of petrol in the tank to the capacity, and then after, what part of the tank is full. So in question number 1 you write a petrol tank has a capacity, the capacity of the tank petrol tank is equal to 100 liter total capacity. The total capacity of the petrol tank is equal to 100 liter, and then it contains 25 liters. Therefore, number 1, number of liters of petrol and capacity. Directly I am writing required ratio. What is this? Find the number of liters of petrol. Liters of petrol in the tank to the capacity of the tank. Means first it will come 25, then will come the whole capacity, and as both has got liter and liter, so they two will get cancelled. We are not to write, or if you would write, then here you write liter and liter. After placing them as a fraction, both will get cancelled. So it is 25 by 100. But directly 25 I will cancel. 1:4. As it is asked as a ratio, we will write answer as a ratio. And second part is, what part of the tank is full? Now it's a fractional number. Therefore, the required part, therefore the part of the tank full is equal to 1 by 4. This is a part of the tank. How much part? How much is the ratio? That is the part of the tank which is full is equal to 1 by 4. Question number 4. There are 2000 students in a school. Out of them 850 are boys and the rest are girls. So total number of students, total number of students is equal to 2000. Number of boys equals to 850. Rest are girls. That means you need to find the rest girls also. Number of girls so now you solve one by one. Question number 1. What is said? Number of girls to the boys. Required ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. Girls 1150, boys 850. So 1150 by 850, 0 got cancelled. 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 6 7, 5 7s are 23 is to 17. Here is one answer. Second number, number of boys to the number of students. Required ratio of number of boys to number of students. Here number of boys and number of students. So, number of boys 850, number of students 2000. Again by 5. 17 by 40, so 17 is to 40. Likewise, we can find any ratios, but beforehand finding the ratios, you need the quantities whatever are asked. Now it's question number 6. A school basketball team won 6 matches of 10 matches played by them during one academic session. What is the ratio of these 3 questions? So total number of matches played equals to 10. Number of matches won is equal to 6. But you can't complete this 2 statement by writing only this 2. You have to make one more statement, that is, we are here to find somewhere the ratio of won and lost. So that means the lost number also to be find out. Number of matches lost is equal to 10 minus 6, so it is 4. Number 1, number of matches, you need to find the ratio number of matches won to the number of matches played. I am simply writing the ratio, the required ratio, that means whose ratio? Number of matches won, number of matches won and number of matches played. So won will be 6, number of matches played 10, that means 6 by 10, So get cancel. 3 by 5. So you write 3:5. The required ratio. Now, what ratio you need to find? Own and lost. Own and lost. So own is 6. Lost is 4. So it is 6 by 4. Get cancel. 3:2. Number of matches played to the number of matches lost. So number of matches played is 10. Number of matches lost 4. Get cancel. 5 by 2, that means 5:2. Here are the 3 answers. So every time we need to, for getting the ratios of any quantities, all those quantities must be present over there. If something are given and something are not given, those have to be find out from the given quantities. Then after only you can get the ratios. Few questions I am leaving for you all. Question number 10. Directly I am going to get 10 number question. You need to find the ratios in the simplest form. Like question number 1 only, but here we are given some other units. 25 centimeter to 1 meter. How is to be taken out? Here it's centimeter, here it's meter. So the main thing is what? For getting the ratio, you need to make the quantities with the same unit. So this meter have to be converted into centimeter. I can write there 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. Then after 25 centimeter is to 100 centimeter. Or directly I can do 25 centimeter to 1 meter means 100 centimeter. Therefore, the required ratio centimeter is to 100 centimeter. These units, if you don't write down, is also it's correct, because already we have made the units similar, and while taking the ratio, the unit never exists there. So without writing the unit also you can calculate. So here I am rubbing out. So 25 is to 25 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Therefore, the required ratio is 25:100. I have not written the unit because both will get cancelled, and always in the ratio the unit never exists there. So it is 100. 25 4 ja, so 1 by 4, you write 1:4. 85 pice to rupees 25. Rupees 5. So it means what? 85 pice to this rupees 5 you convert into pice. So 500 pice. Therefore, the required ratio is equal to 85:500. Get them cancelled. 100. to 500 gram. This kg and gram, this kg you convert into gram. So 1 kg 1000 gram, therefore 3 kg you multiply it by 1000, so it will be 3000 gram to 500 gram. Therefore the required ratio is equal to 3000 is to 500. So below there is 1, so 6 is to 1. Question number 4. 15 meter per second to 104 kilometer per hour. This is kilometer per hour, this is meter per second. So it's a smaller unit, this is a bigger unit. This bigger unit we will convert into smaller unit. So we need some more calculation. This calculation you show first. Now or here 108 kilometer per hour. Let us convert into meter per second. How it can be? Kilometer, there is 1, nothing means 1 because this kilometer unit is for 108 and this hour unit is for 1. So it's kilometer per hour. Now kilometer, if you multiply it by 1000, it will be converted into gram. This 1 you multiply it by 1 hour have to be converted into second. So first hour will be converted into minute, then minute will be converted into second. That means while converting hour to minute, we need 160, then again minute to second, 1 more 60. That means separately, without multiplying them it by separately, you can multiply it by 3600. Okay, we have a short form also to multiply for multiplications, but we will not go for that. In higher sections you will know that 2 zeros are cancelled from there. Now cancellation. Then by 2 again, 2 3s are 2, 5s are, by 3, by 3, 6 are. So here it comes 30 meter per second. Now (15 meter per second to 30 meter per second. The required ratio, therefore the required ratio is 15 is to 30, 15 by 30, 1 is to 2. 35 days to 6 weeks. So days and weeks. This weeks you convert into days. How it can be converted? You multiply it by 7. So it will become, therefore the required ratio is 7 5s are 7 6 are 5:6. So with this I am completing exercise 12a. I'll show you few sums from 12b. 12b chapter is based on proportion. So earlier I taught you what is the proportion. If A is to B is equal to, or we can say this 4 dots, C is to D, then A, B, C, D then A, B, C, D are said to be in proportion. If it is so, then product of B and C is equal to product of A and D. Then what happened? Product of B and C are in the middle, so they are called means. Means is equal to A and D are an outside, so they are called extremes. Then product of extremes. Always it happens. So that means what? When they are in proportion, we can use this property. And if it happens, that means they are in proportion. So each of the terms have different name. It is the first proportion, this is second proportion, this third, fourth. So by naming them, we need to find the proportions. In number 1 question, we are given some of the numbers in this way. So what to do? You are asked whether they are in proportion or not. So to be proportion or not, we have to follow this. Product of the mean must be equal to product of extreme. So here the means are 21 and 18. You need to multiply this, and then product of extreme, these two have to be multiplied. So you find here product of means equal to 21 into 18. So you need to show this product. In higher classes, no need of showing this all, but here always make habit of calculating near to the, making a rough column. So it comes 378. Then the product of extremes, what these are? 7 into 49. Here you show it. $343. So $21, $18 or $49. So what we have seen, these two answers are not equal. since product of means is not equal to product of extremes, therefore 7, 21, 18 and 49 are not in proportion. So all those sums have to be done the same way. Like here one question, while giving the units or not, doesn't matter, units get cancelled, always 2 boys, 5 girls, again 6 boys, 9 girls. Now same way you have to write the product of means is equal to, here we will take 6 and 5, 30. Then here it is product of means, here you write product of extreme 2 and 9. So they two are not equal. So you write, since the product of the means is not equal to product of the extreme, therefore the 2 boys, 5 girls, 6 boys and 9 girls are not in proportion. I am giving you the hints of the questions. Meter, 1.2 meter, 0.6 meter, then 1.8 meter. Don't worry about the units, just you need to multiply the terms. There, here these 2 are means and these 2 are extremes. So the product of means, what you will do, 1.2 into 0.6. What is the method of multiplying the decimal? You just multiply the numbers thinking of there is no decimal. 12 and 6, 12 6 are 72. Now you count the decimal place, here before one figure, here also before one figure, so total before 2 figure decimal is placed. So here will be the decimal and we need to put a 0. The product of extreme 4, 0.4 into 1.8. So again here it comes, 1 2 1 2. Now we have seen the both answers are same. Here you write, since the product of means is equal to product of extremes, therefore they are in proportions. The numbers 0.4, 1.2 meter and 0.6 and 1.8 meter are in proportions. Find the value of x in the proportion. 25, you can make it as a equal also. It is the proportionality sign and you can use as equal. So for getting this answer, we will do product of these 2 is equal to product of these 2. So x into 5 is equal to 25 into. Now in a short way I will not find the answer of 25 2s are how much. We know everyone, we know that it will come as a 50, but still I will not do because I have to divide it by this 5. So 5 got cancelled, here it comes 10, x value comes 10. I am showing you one sum. Question number 3, find the fourth proportion. So whatever the proportion you are asked to find, let it as x. Let the fourth proportion be x. Clearly, what we get? Already we have three numbers there. It is number 1, 3, 5 and 21. 3, 5, 21. So as it is a fourth proportion, it will be seated here. Okay, then 3:5 is equal to 21:x. So always you have to place the quantity what is to be taken out in its own place. As it is fourth, so you have to place it fourth position. If it will be third, then in the third place you have to place, and other things are all same. Then what? Again, product of the mean is equal to product of the extreme. So as this time x is in the extreme, we will make this, we will multiply this 2 at first. Product of the extreme I have written here. Anyway you can do. So now x is equal to 5 into 21 by 3, 35. Therefore the fourth proportion is 35. Here in number 4 it said since 14, 21 and x are continued proportion. These three numbers are continued proportion. Then find the value of x. One term is missing. Why it is missing? It is said that continued proportion. So the middle term will get repeat 2 times. Like 14:21 is equal to 21:x. Therefore what we get? 14:21 is equal to 21:x. These two, wherever you see the x, that you multiply first to make it, keep it in the left hand side, otherwise again you will be having one more steps. It will come as a to be find that the third proportion, then clearly 5.4, 9 and x are in proportion. We could have make this as a proportion, and by writing also we can show. That means already we had 2 numbers, these 2, so it would be placed in the third position. So all total we have 3 numbers, so one number will be repeated, obviously that number will be 9. Then what we get? 5.4 into 5.4 is to x is equal to 9 is to 5.4 is to 9 is equal to 9 is to x. So this 2 you get multiplied into x. This decimal you remove here. X is equal to 9 into 9. One very easy way to get multiplied, this 54 by 10. So you make it 10 by 54. So it is 15. Therefore the third proportion is 15. Find the mean proportion. Let the mean proportion be x clearly, number 1 I am doing clearly 36x and 49 are in proportion. As it is a mean, so it will be seated in the middle. Again we have 3, therefore what we get, 36 is to x is equal to x is to 49. X into x, so it will be x square, 36 into 49. Now it's very important, as this x is as a square term, so other two also have to be expressed as a square. It is 6 square and this is 49 7 square. So on both sides you take the root got cancelled, therefore the mean proportion is this. So with this I am winding up my today's session. I'll be back with the new exercise. Take care.